Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to the Gapapathi Sahasranama series live broadcast. We are in the 130th, 131st, what is it? 130th verse. Now, from here onwards starts the most mystical, the most secret, the most mysterious aspects of Ganapathi. And I'm not even going to bother with too much explanation because you have to tune into this in order to download or derive or intuitively understand the deeper aspects of Ganapathi. And the sad thing is, this is very less spoken of in the mainstream. I don't find any material or channeling or any chant even anywhere out on YouTube world about this. So I've taken it upon myself to bring this to you. And this has everything to do with astrology. It has everything to do with numerology. It has everything to do with the deeper aspects of creation itself. Okay, so let's dive right into it. Not too much explanation. Hopefully I will cover up till 150 today, and tomorrow hopefully from 150 to 170, and we'll finish up with Gapapathi Sahasranama so we can begin Lalita Sahasranama, his mom. Right. Eka gradhi reka vira ekoneka swarupadrika. Okay, Eka in Sanskrit means one. So it continues from 129th verse also, which is the previous one. Ekagradhi Rekavira, one pointed, the one who is resolute and courageous. Ekoneka Swarupadrika, one who assumes various forms. Swarupa means the form of self. Now we start with two. Dvirupo Dvibhujo Dvyaksho Dvirado Dviparakshakaha, having two forms, having two arms, having two eyes, having two tusks, protector of islands. Dvipa means an island. It's a literal translation. Number 131. Dvaimaturo Dvivadano Dvandavahino Dvyayatigaha. So too much of Dva. Dva, Dvi, means two. Having two mothers, having two faces, devoid of duality, transcending duality. Now we come to three, number three. See, we finished one, we finished two, now we come to three. Follow the numerology of Ganapathi. It's everything to do with a lot of things, multidimensional. It's everything to do with numerology, astrology, you name it. Okay? We are talking about the deepest form and function of Ganapathi. Tridhama, tri means three in Sanskrit. Tridhama, Trikara, Treta, Trivarga Phaladayaka. Having three abodes, having three forms, he is about Treta Yuga. There's a lot of different opinions about which Yuga we are in. People talk of we are in Kali Yuga. I have my own take on it. I feel we are moving from Dwapara Yuga to Treta Yuga. Treta Yuga is all about space exploration. It's about conquering space and time itself. Okay, we are moving into that from Dwapara Yuga, but never mind. So he's Treta Yuga, Trivarga Phaladayaka, bestower of the fruits of the threefold goals. Number 132. Trigunatma Trilokadhish Trishakti Shakti Lochanaha. Trilochanaha. Chaturvidhavata Chatur Parivartakaha. Okay, so we go from 3 to 4 now. Trigunatma. Trigunatma is gun means qualities. Three qualities of everything in nature. He's talking about Sattva, Rajas, Tamas, I'm guessing. Modes of nature is Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. We have this in astrology. If you see the other videos of my astrology, you will see three gunas there, everything. Even every nakshatra has gunas, every zodiac sign has gunas. Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. He is the Lord of all three. Trilokadrish Trishaktiga Shakti Saha, the Lord of the three worlds and the three powers. Trilochanaha, the three-eyed one. It's also talking about the Rudra Shakti here because he's Rudra Putra. Ganapathi is Rudra Putra, right? Son of Shiva. Chaturvid Vidhayavati Chaturvidha Vidhaviti Cho Vritti Parivritti Pravartakaha. My goodness, that's a tongue twister. Initiator of 4 types of speech and their modifications. Number 133, we are in 4 now. Chatur means 4, everything related to number 4. Chatur Bahus, Chatur Dantas, Chatur Atma, Chatur Bhujaha. Chatur Vidhopamaya, Chatur Varnashrama-shrayaha. Chatur Pujana Prita, Chatur Tithi Sambhavaha. Okay, my coffee is working. Chatur Bahu. Bahu means the shoulders, the 4 armed ones. Bahu actually means shoulders. He's telling armed. Okay, it's a little boiled down translation, I guess. Chatur Danta. Danta means teeth, the 4 tusked one. Chatur Atma, the 4 souled one. Chatur Bhujaha, the 4 armed one. Chatur Bahu, Chatur Bhujaha. Bhuja means shoulders. Bahu means arms. Yeah, I stand corrected. Chatur Vidhopamaya, composed of 4 types of strategies. Now, what is 4 types of strategies? I leave it to your imagination, I leave it to your research. Like I said, the explanation will become too long a process. This is just a chanting and deriving the direct meanings for you to think about. Chatur Varna Shrama Shramaya. Chatur Varna Shrama Shayaha. Shelter of 4 Varnas, groups. Varna is groups. The lame translation of it is the caste system, which everybody goes on demonizing India about. There is no such thing as caste in the Vedic tradition. There are groups. It's a grouping based on functional and intelligence and other kind of attitudes. And it's also based on Vedic astrology, by the way. Not so much what lineage you are born into. That's a whole lot of nonsense. Shelter of 4 Varnas and the ashramas, stages of life. You got to see more of Vedic tradition to understand this stuff. Chatur Pujana Prita, pleased with worship during the 4th day of the lunar month. That's why we celebrate Ganesh Chaturthi. This is the last one. Chaturthi Tithi Sambhavaha, born on the 4th day of the lunar month. That's why Ganesh Chaturthi, the main festival of Ganapathi, which comes on Shravan Masa in India, is celebrated as the birth of Ganapathi. He's about 4 here. Now we come to the 5. Panchakshara. Pancha means 5. Panchaksharatma. Panchatma. Panchashya Panchakrittamaha. So what are the 5 aspects here? The self of 5 syllables, referring to the mantra Om Namah Shivaya, which consists of 5 syllables. Panchatma, the self of 5 elements. Earth, wind, air, fire, water, ether. Those are the 5 elements, yeah? Comes in astrology. Panchashya is the self of 5 senses. The 5 senses, you know the 5 senses. Panchakrittamaha, the supreme performer of 5 actions: creation, preservation, destruction, veiling and unveiling. Look at that. Mysterious. Panchadhara, Panchavarna, Panchaksharaparayanaha. Panchatala, Panchakara, Pancha Pranavamatrukaha. Pranava is Om, okay. Primordial sound. Let's start from the beginning. Panchadhara, support of 5 elements. Again, the 5 elements. Panchavarna, the one with 5 colors. So Varna means coloring, the diversity of the creation itself. Panchaksharaparayanaha, devoted to the repetition of the 5-syllable mantra Om Namah Shivaya. Panchatala, one with 5 heads, representing the 5 aspects of existence: creation, preservation, destruction, veiling and revealing. The veiling and unveiling of all the Shaktis, of all the Devic powers, of what actually is here, is in the hands of Ganapathi. Pancha Panchakara Pancha Pranamamatrukaha, the creator of five elements. He's the creator of five elements, he's the preserver of five elements, he's the lord of five elements. This is the way Vedic tradition always goes. You will see this trend in every Sahasranama that we'll do. Pancha Pranamamatrukaha, the mother of five primordial sounds representing divine energy and manifestation. Pancha Brahma Smaya Spurti Prancha Varanavarita Pancha Bhaksha Priya Pancha Bana Pancha Shikhatmakaha. So we still are in number 5. Radiant with the manifestation of 5 aspects of Brahman or supreme reality, the oneness we are all part of. Everything is part of. Pancha Varanavaritaha, beyond the 5 coverings which cover our core essence, which is ignorance, ego, attachment, aversion, and fear. This is the way it's laid out in the Vedic tradition. What prevents me and you from directly perceiving the divine are these coverings. Right? I'm just telling what's in the Vedic Shastras. Pancha Bhaksha Priya Pancha Bana Pancha Shikhatmakaha. Fond of consuming 5 offerings: ghee, milk, yogurt, honey, and sugar. These are the offerings made during any ceremony in the Vedic tradition. This is very standard. All Hindus know about this. The wielder of 5 arrows representing the 5 senses. Panchashikhatmakaha, having 5 symbolic tufts of hair representing knowledge, wisdom, integration of various aspects of existence. Number 137. Shat Kona Pita. Now Shat means 6. Now we come to the 6th. Everything now, wherever Shat comes, it will be 6th. Shat Kona Pita Shat Chakra Dhama Shat Granthi Bhedakaha. Shadangadvanta Vidvamsi Shadangula Maharutaha. The seat with 6 corners, referring to, again, everything is symbolic as you are following. The seat with 6 corners, referring to a symbolic seat or platform associated with spiritual practices. Shat Chakra Dhama, chakra, remember, or chakras. 6 chakras, he resides in the 6 chakras in the human body. The abode of 6 chakras, referring to the 6 chakras in the body. Shat Chakra Dhama, Dhama means home. Shadgranth Bhedakaha, okay, sorry. The one who cuts through, Bhedaka means to pierce actually. Shadgranthi, Granthi is a knot. Shadgranthi, 6 knot penetrator. The one who cuts through 6 knots, referring to obstacles or blockages in spiritual path, also here referring to the 6 chakras in the human body. This is what leads to Siddhi. That's why it's called Siddhi Vinayakaha. He is the Lord of one who can pierce the 6 chakras, revealing what is really there. Shadangadvanta Vidvamsi, the destroyer of darkness or 6 afflictions, referring to elimination of ignorance, attachment, aversion, pride, jealousy, and greed. Shadangula Mahardaha, the great ocean with 6 dimensions, symbolizing vastness, depth, and all encompassing nature of the divine. It's like a song. All these Vedic Sahasranamas are like a song of the divine. That's why you got to tune in, you got to chant, you got to play it out loud, you got to let the vibrations come into your living space. If you are listening to this, if you don't understand even a single word of what I'm speaking, just play this out loud in your house and see the mystery unfolding in goodness. See the things change for the better in your life. Shanmukha, now we are still in the 6th. Shanmukha Bhrata Shatchakri Parivaritaha. Shadvairi Varga Vidvamsi Shadangulamaha Shadurmi Bhayabhanjanaha. The one with 6 faces, the brother with the one of 6 faces. The brother of the one, Shanmukha, his younger brother. Kartikeya, the Pleiades. Surrounded by the 6 powers. Shat Shakti Parivaritaha. Shakti, powers. Shat, 6 powers. The destroyer of 6 enemies. Shadvairi Vargad Vidvamsi. Dvamsi means to destroy 6 enemies. Referring to the conquest of lust, anger, greed, delusion, pride, and jealousy. All major faiths speak of this, right? Islam speaks of this. The Christianity speaks of this. Everybody speaks of this. This is the Vedic aspect of it. Shadurmi Bhayabhanjanaha, the destroyer of the fear caused by the 6 enemies. These 6 enemies cause us fear. He's telling the root of fear right there. 139. Shat Tattakadura Shatkarma Shadguna Shadrashashayaha Sapta Patala Charana Sapta Dviropumandalaha. So we come from 6 to 7 now. Sapta means 7. Shat Chakra means, Shat means 6. Beyond the 6 types of reasoning, surpassing the modes of reasoning. This is one thing people don't get about divinity. They try to reason with divinity. It's beyond reasoning. You have to download it, so to speak, into your limited mind. Engaged in the 6 actions associated with yogic spiritual disciplines. Sadguna, possessing 6 qualities referring to the virtues or attributes. Shadrashashayaha, abode of the 6 tastes in food. Now we come to 7. Sapta Patala Charana, moving through 7 lower realms. Patala means the realm of dimension below the earth. Okay. Saptadvipur Mandalaha, realm or sphere consisting of 7 continents and oceans, basically referring to the entire earth. Saptavarloka Mukuta Sapta Sattivara Pradaha, Saptangaraja Sukhata Saptarshi Ganavanditaha, wearing the crown of 7 realms of sound. Sapta Sattivara Pradaha, bestowing the gifts of 7 times of 7, referring to 49, referring to the granting of abundant multiplied blessings. 7 times 7 is 49. Saptaraja Sukhada Saptarshi Ganivanditaha, bestowing the happiness or bliss of sovereignty over 7 limbs, the 7 limbs of yoga. It will also come in 8, by the way. Saptarshi Ganivandita, revered by an assembly of 7 sages. Like I said before, the Vedic tradition believes entire humanity is descendant of basically 7 guys. Okay. Sapta Chando Nidhi Sapta Hotra Sapta Varashrayaha Sapta Bhedi Kala Sapta Bhedi Keli Likarashara Saptamatrani Sevitaha. Too much of saptas there, all the 7. The repository of 7 meters, referring to being the source of embodiment of various poetic meters. I don't know what that is. Engaged in the 7 sacrifices, referring to the participation or mastery of the 7 Vedic sacrifices. I don't even know what that 7 Vedic sacrifices are. Anyway, you can research it. The abode of the 7 musical notes, referring to the foundation or support of 7 musical notes. Saptadhikelika Sharashrayaha, essence of living divine play in 7 oceans, referring to the embodiment of divine cosmic play in 7 metaphorical oceans. 7 continents, 7 oceans, basically referring to earth. Sapta Matranishevitaha, revered by 7 divine mothers, referring to being worshipped or honored by the 7 goddesses who represent various aspects of divine Shakti. In this new energy that we are in, kind of slowly but childishly growing into it, this is very important. The Devic Shakti, we'll cover that in Lalita Sahasranama. Sapta Chando Modamada Sapta Chando Makha Prabhu, the source of joy. Moda means joy. the source of joy and delight through 7 poetic meters, referring to bringing joy or pleasure through various poetic hymns and structures. Sapta Chando Makha Prabhu, master of sacrificial rituals performed in the 7 poetic meters, referring to the authority or presiding deity of Vedic sacrifices conducted according to specific poetic meters. Ashta Murtir Dheya Murtir Ashta Prakriti Karanam. So now Ashta means 8. So now we come from 7 to 8. The one with 8 forms, ultimate form to be meditated upon. The cause of eightfold creation, referring to the manifestation of divine in multiple forms. The ultimate object of meditation, underlying cause of creation in its various aspects. Ashtanga Yoga Phalabhrur Ashta Patrambujasanaha Ashta Shakti Samana Shri Ashtaishwarya Pravardhanaha. Coffee is working. The one who bestows the fruits of the eightfold yoga sits upon the lotus with 8 petals. All is symbology here, all is form, all is function together now. Benefits of the outcomes attained through the practice of the 8 limbs of yoga. Patanjali's Yoga Sutras are the Ashtanga Yoga. Anga means limbs. Ashta means 8. The 8 limbs of the traditional yoga of Patanjali. Ashta Shakti Shamana Shris. Okay, let's analyze that. The one with the body equal to 8-fold powers, enhancing the divine glory, referring to the subject possessing a body that is equivalent to the combined powers of 8 aspects and augmenting the magnificence and supremacy of the divine. 144. Ashtapithopapitha Shri Ashtamatra Samavritaha Ashtabhairava Sevyoshta Ashtavyando Sma Ashtavandyostamurtibhrita. That's complicated. The one adorned with the divine seed, surrounded by 8 divine mothers, referring to the 8 powers. Divine mothers, the goddess Shakti. The one worshipped by 8 Bhairavas, referring to the 8 Vasus. Remember Vedic Astrology, 1 nakshatra is ruled by the Vasus. Go check the 27 nakshatras if you are so interested. Manifesting in the 8 forms, referring to the subject being honored by and worshipped by the 8 manifestations of Bhairava, revered by the 8 Vasus. Number 145. Ashtachakra Spuran Murtir Ashta Dravya Havipriyaha Ashta Shrir Ashta Shama Shrir Ashtaishwarya Pradayakaha Navanagasana Dhyasi Navanidhyas Sunasitaha. Okay, so now we go from 8 to 9. Ashta means 8, Nava means 9. So the form Ashta Chakras Puranmurti. Now you're talking about the 8 chakras. The form in mid the 8 chakras, the energy centers radiate, offering the 8 substances cherished by Ganapathi. Okay. Ashtachakri Samanashtris, that one. The bestower of 8-fold auspiciousness and the 8-fold divine powers, referring to Ganapathi granting blessings of 8 types of prosperity, 8 types of powers. Navanagasana-dhyasi, the one seated on a throne adorned by 9 serpents. Now we come to the number 9. The expert in knowledge of 9 treasures, referring to Ganapathi being seated on a throne embellished with 9 serpents, symbolizing cosmic energy. This is what people don't understand about Kundalini. They try to make it personal, everything. It's everywhere. You're tuning into a cosmic energy which you, I, and everything that you see around you is part of. And possessing profound knowledge of the 9 treasures. Navadvara Puravritto Navadvara Niketanaha. Dvara means doors. Okay? Navadvara, 9 doors. Navadvara Puravrita, surrounded by a 9-gated city, referring to the human body. The human body in Vedic tradition is referred to as city of 9 gates, referring 9 entry points or 9 aspects of connecting with the world. The abode of Navadvaraniketanaha, referring to the abode of 9 gates, that is the human body. Navanatham Mahanatho Navanaga Vibhushitaha, the great lord of 9 masters, referring to the Ganapathi as the supreme lord or master of the 9 divine masters known as Navanathas. Natha is essentially a master. Adorned with the ornament of 9 serpents, referring to embellished with divine ornaments of 9 serpents symbolizing the cosmic energy. 147. Navanarayana Sthulyo Navadurgani Sevitaha Navaratna Vichitrango Navashakti Shirodhritaha. We still in 9, equal to 9 forms of Lord Vishnu, the 9 avatars of Vishnu. Navadurgani Sevitaha, worshipped by the 9 forms of Durga, indicating Ganapathi's reverence and adoration by various feminine goddess Shakti. So all you awakening women out there who are tuning into Shakti very powerfully in this new energy, first you need to go to Ganapathi. Navaratna Vichitrango Navashakti Shirodhritaha, adorned with the diverse array of 9 precious gems, referring to the subject being embellished with the symbolic significance of beauty of 9 precious gems, standing for the 9 planetary points and so on. You can keep bringing it back to Vedic astrology. Crowned with the 9 powers, symbolizing Ganapathi's possession and mastery of the 9 divine powers of or energies. Number 148. Dashatmako. Dasha means 10. Now we are in 10. See how we went from 1 to 10? We're still going forward. Dashatmako Dashabhujo Dashadik Vanditaha Dashadhyayo Dashaprano Dashandriyeni Yamakaha. Dashandriyeni Yamakaha. Okay. Having 10 forms or aspects, referring to Ganapathi's manifestation in 10 different forms. We can also call it 10 directions. Dashabhujo, having 10 arms, indicating Ganapathi can perform multiple tasks simultaneously. Dashadik Vandita. Dik means direction, like I said, worshipped by lords of 10 directions. Dashadhyayo, composed of 10 chapters, suggesting subject's work, Ganapathi's work, comprising of 10 distinct chapters. Dashaprano, having 10 vital airs or prana, 10 different types of prana, okay, life force. Dashendriyani Yamakaha, controller of 10 senses, implying mastery of Ganapathi over 10 senses. Now, which these 10 senses are, I'll leave you to your imagination and research. Dashakshara Mahamantro Dasha Savyapi Vigraha Ekadasha Mahadrudrai Stutai Chaika Dashaksharaha. Now we come to 110 everything, right? We are mixing up everything. The great mantra, Dashakshara Mahamantra. Mahamantra is the great mantra consisting of 10 syllables. Now, I don't know what that is. Dashasha Vyapi Vigraha, the form pervading the 10 directions. Talking of omnipresence and omniscience kind of thing. Ekadasha Maharudrai Stutai Chaika Dashaksharaha, praised by 11 great Rudras, or consisting of 11 syllables, indicating Ganapathi's glorification by the 11 forms of Rudra himself. I will end with this 150, 151 to 170. We'll call it tomorrow. Dvadashas Dvada Dvadashadi Dvi Dviha Dvidashashtadi Dordandastraniketanaha Trayodishabhida Bhinna Vishve Devadi Daivatam. Okay, now we are going in multiple numerologies. Dvadasha Shashtadi means, Dvada means this particular one we are going into 12, 13, 14 kind of thing. The knower of 12 branches of knowledge. Now we get really in the mystical portion of Ganapathi, isn't it? Dvida Shashtadi Dorgandastaniketanaha, the destroyer of 12 and 16 enemies. The abode of punishment and weapons, indicating Ganapathi's association with justice and martial prowess. Trayodishabhina, this is 13 now. Trayodasha means 13. The one distinct from 13 aspects, implying Ganapathi transcends and stands apart from 13 constituents or aspects of existence. This is where Vedas get really mysterious, right? Vishve Devadi Daivatam, the supreme Ganapathi amongst all gods. Ganapathi's elevated and exalted position as a supreme entity among all gods. We shall end with this today. Took a little bit more time, 31 minutes is showing here. Meanwhile, take care, all of you. Be safe. Om Shanti Shanti.